Hey guys, in this look I'll be doing another tutorial using some Motives products, and as you can tell I have glitter on my eyes that one of my subscribers sent me. I have a link to where you can purchase Motives in the information box. I did a more dramatic look this time with glitter and a very bright pink lip and also pink liner to kind of correspond with lips. So if this seems like a look that will interest you, stay tuned. And I'm going to be using an e.l.f. contour brush that looks like this. As my primer, I applied the Milani eyeshadow primer, and this is in the shade Nude. Immediately on top of that, I'm going to use the Grease Paint Stick by MAC. This is in the color Green Grease. If you do not own this, it's okay, just use a black base. You can use NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean or anything like that. So this is what the Green Grease looks like. It's just a nice dark green shade with a black undertone. Going to take this on a clean finger and apply this just on my lid. And then I'm going to take my lid color. I'm using my same Fall Winter 2012 Runway Collection palette, and it's the quad. I'm using this dark green in the palette. Looks like that. I'm going to use a Lower Cornell brush. It's just a flat brush, similar to the MAC 239. I'm packing this right on top of that base I just applied. And this color is very similar to Human Eyeshadow by MAC, so it's a really good dupe for that. Alright, as my buffer color, I'm going to use Brown Script by MAC. Looks like that. I'm using a MAC 224 brush to apply that. To kind of add a hint of pink to that buffer color, I'm taking Makeup Forever's number 92. Not 92, 72, I'm sorry. Looks like that. I'm using that same brush. I'm going to kind of go back in with that green color and add a little more into the crease, because I kind of want it to peek out when I apply the glitter. For my brow highlight, I'm using Blanc Type by MAC. I'm using a 272 brush. I'm going to use this pretty glitter from Motives, and this is their Glitter Pot in Aspire. Look how pretty it is. OMG. It's like a blackened silver. It's really pretty. Honestly, I don't know if the colors, that glitter is eye safe or not. I'm not sure. So use that at your own risk on top of your eyes. But to apply it, and I had no trouble applying this. It has not fallen in my eye or onto my face. I had minimal fallout. I didn't even have to pick up any on my face. I used the Hard Candy Showgirl Secret Glitter Glue. You can find this at Walmart. My finger's so small. My ring keeps turning around. You can find this at Walmart. To apply it, I'm using a brush from Colorful Online. It's from the Mineral Brush Set, the red brush set. See what I meant about no fallout? Do you see like more than a speck on my face? Literally. Like that glitter glue is awesome. I'm just going to take a little more of that green color and blend like above the glitter. You can kind of flick it out of your eyelashes like I'm doing right now. For my eyeliner, I want to use a really black, and Black Track does not give me that extremely dark black. I'm using a really dark black for my eyeliner. I'm going to use Onyx by Bare Minerals, which is like the blackest black eyeliner I've ever used in my life. And I'm using it with the Weather Everything liner sealer. Also with the Weather Everything liner sealer, I'm going to take a pink right above that black liner, like I've done on this side. And I'm using Look At Me by Heavenly Naturals. It's a really bright pink. You could also use something like Magenta Madness by MAC, something like that, you know. So I applied my eyeliner at the top. I'm going to use a MAC 228 brush, which is like one of my favorite liner brushes. And I'm smudging this burgundy maroon shade from the quad with the number 75 by Makeup Forever. 75 or 72? 75, sorry. I think I might have said 72 earlier. I apologize. It's actually number 75. I'm going to mix those two colors together. I'm applying the maroon shade first by Motives. In my waterline, I'm going to use MAC Chromographic Pencil in Process Magenta. For my lashes, I'm going to use the number 605s from the beauty supply store. They look like this. I'm also going to return and show you what else I use for my face. So I've completed my foundation and my concealer. For my foundation, I used the Motives Color Perfection Quad in medium dark, and this is what that looks like. And I use this shade in the bottom left corner. This is actually a little too light for me, so since it was so light, I went and set on top of it. I set the foundation, and I used Warm Tan Original Foundation by Bare Minerals. Normally that foundation is too dark, but since the other foundation was light, it kind of balanced each other out. Normally I would use Warm Tan mixed with Golden Tan, or I would use Medium Tan, just depends on the time of year. For my concealer, you could have also used, you know, something out of the quad for your concealer, but I don't really like using foundation as concealer because it doesn't, I mean it works, but I just don't like doing it. I used a Studio Sculpt concealer in NW35. I applied that with the Sedona Lace number 224. All the brushes in the set can be used for concealer. It's so weird. Like the angled brush I used, this flat top brush that I used, this brush that I used, like all of them can work for concealer amongst other things, like, you know, your buffer color and, you know, stuff like that. For the foundation, I just used a regular sponge. And for the foundation powder, I used another brush from the Colorful Online set, the mineral brush set. I'm now going to move on to my cheeks because I have not done those yet. As my blush, I want to use kind of a pink shade to kind of correspond with everything else I used. I was going to use this blush from Aromally. This is Sinister Rouge, but I don't think I'm going to use that. I have some eyeliner left over that I was mixing to make my eyeliner. I'm going to use that. Works the same. It's pretty much the same color I was going to use anyway. Using a MAC 116 brush. For my lip stuff, I'm going to use a NYX lip liner pencil in the fuchsia. It looks like this. I'm taking Motives for LaLa lipstick in Beso. I'm also taking Motives for LaLa Lip Shine Mineral Base in Soho Pink. And that looks like that. That's it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have a list of everything that I used in the information bar. And you can also check out a link to all of the Motives products. I have swatches and a detailed review on my website. The link to that will be in there. And a link to my Instagram and Twitter, all of that good stuff. So I will talk to all of you soon, and thanks for watching. I'm going to apply a cheek highlight also. This is Silver Aura Mineralized Sheer Sheen Powder. I'm going to take that same blush